Good morning, Emperor Eagles. Happy rainy Monday. I love rainy days, even though it makes my hair kind of funky. I love the rainy days because it cleans everything. You get to wear your Uggs and be nice and cozy. And we don't get very many of them around here, except for we did have a rainy day this time last year when we closed schools for your safety. It was right before spring break, and we thought it would just be an extended spring break, and we had no idea, none of us, what was coming our way. When you grow up and you are helping your kids with your homework, you will see this in their history books as an event in history. Over the pandemic, my nephew was reading about the pandemic of 1900 in his history book. So you will definitely be reading about this sometime, and you can tell your children, I was there. I remember the long lines at Costco. I remember there being nothing on the shelves. There was no toilet paper, and we were a little worried at first. And then we learned how to make the best of it. You learned how to do Think Outside the Box Wednesdays. We learned how to be creative with our time. And I am so incredibly proud of you, of all that work that you have done. You've come from kind of the fun kind of learning to distance learning with Canvas. You have been so incredibly patient with your teachers and your parents. You have become so tech savvy. I'm so incredibly proud of you. You've learned the importance of washing your hands and wearing your mask, and hopefully you've read a couple good books. Some of you have learned some new talents, and some of you have learned just how to chill. And I think that that's one of the good things about this, is that our lives were kind of really full before this, and full can be good, but taking a break sometimes can be also really good for us as well. Now, this break has been a little bit too long, so we're kind of ready to move forward. But to look at the anniversary of things is important because we want to see how far we have come and all the things that we have accomplished. And you guys have done so very, very much, and I am so incredibly proud of you. Today, I'm going to read you a book I've been saving, and it was a gift from a friend, and it's actually by a very local author. She's from the Pasadena area. Her name is Luann Pham, and it's called Outside Inside. And I cannot wait to read you this book because it kind of summarizes up the last year. Roaring Book Press. Something strange happened on an unremarkable day just before the season changed. Everybody who was outside went inside. Everyone, everywhere, all over the world. I think that's important to remember because sometimes the events happen only in our area, but this happened to everyone around the world. Everyone just went inside, shut their doors, and waited. Remember that? Just waiting for information. Well, almost everyone. Some people needed to be where they needed to be. Outside, the sky was quiet, but the wind still blew and the birds kept singing. Raccoons came out and squirrels played in streets, but the cars stayed away and the world felt a little different. To me, it felt a lot different. Inside, we baked and we cooked and we made music, we watched TV, we read and played games. Some of us worked a little, some of us worked a lot, some of us couldn't work at all. We all felt a little different. Outside there were fences, both real and pretend. Swings sat still and slides were lonely. Bells didn't ring and halls were empty. We had birthdays without parties, shared words without sounds, and reached each other without touching. The world was changing a tiny bit outside. Inside we waited and we worried and we laughed and we cried and we tried to breathe. We made things together. We did things alone. We hoped and we prayed and we wished. We were all changing a tiny bit inside. Outside, the world kept growing. Inside, we kept growing too. So why did we all go inside? Well, there were lots of reasons, but mostly because everyone knew it was the right thing to do. On the outside, we were all different. But on the inside, we are all the same. And we remembered that soon spring would come. Inside and outside. So that's kind of an amazing book of remembering that seasons change, and what we went through was a season. And there will be change soon, and things will grow and things will become better. I hope you remember from this time in your life that things were really hard, but you stuck through it and it got better. There will be hard times in your life again, and you have to talk to your friends and family, tell them how you feel, and wait it out because it will get better. It is getting better. We are at a different season now, and things are changing. And I hope you all can see and feel that. I am so proud to be your leader. I'm so proud to be your principal. I am so grateful for this last year with you. You have worked so incredibly hard, and I cannot wait to see your faces again soon. I am so proud of you. Be nice to your parents, be nice to your teachers, be nice to your siblings, wear your mask, wash your hands. Please keep reading a very good book. And more than anything, I hope you always know that you are loved. I love you.